Hello and welcome to Sketch-A-Day live recap from Friday, May 22nd, where I show you how to draw this cool helmet using markers, pens, and all that good stuff. As always, thank you for your suggestions. We have a good time, and I hope you join us next time on our live show. But before we begin, I want you to hit that subscribe button, turn on alerts, because if you don't, you'll miss the live show and you'll miss when I upload videos. You can also find me on the Instagram at sketchaday.com. You can find me on Twitter at Daily Sketches, and I'm pretty easy to find on Facebook as well. Head on over to sketchaday.com. Why? Well, it's a great way to support what we're doing here. We've got a store with Procreate brushes and assets and more coming soon. We also have stickers and even a poster of sketches. So if you're interested, check it out. Let me know what you think, and I hope you find something good there. You can always donate using the PayPal link in the video frame or Venmo, whichever you prefer. Some of you have asked in the past, so I put that there to give you the opportunity to do so. Details are also included on the video description below. Well, thanks guys, and I hope you enjoy. So now let's switch to a helmet of sorts. I actually was wanting to draw a helmet and thinking a little bit about what that might look like. You know, just a little bit. On my run this morning, actually, I was thinking about it. But I was thinking, what if you faceted the whole thing? That would be kind of cool. I'm sure it's been done before, but I wanted to maybe do something kind of tessellated, perhaps. So I can kind of start with a thumbnail like this. Kind of figure out where some of these points are. There's probably going to be another line there. See, something like that. The side. So side views are helpful if you're trying to figure out the design of something. I'm not saying this is totally accurate or complete, but enough of a thumbnail to say, okay, I kind of have an idea of what I want to do. Let me go do it now. So we'll just keep that on the page. All right. What about smartwatches? Yeah, I could do a smartwatch, I guess. A lot of tiny cogs. Yeah, if I do an analog watch, it's just gonna be tons of little cogs, and that would be freaking annoying. For sure. All right. So I'm just gonna start by sketching out kind of the midsection shape of the helmet, maybe a line at the top, and then indicate where my side straps are going to be. And I'm running out of page space here, so let's just cheat a little bit. And now I'm going to start picking a few points and just drawing my form here. Let's see, something like this, center line being about here, okay? So depending on how this is tessellated or what you want to do, I think I'm gonna go with something like this for my triangles, which may look weird. I'll just add a little return there, and that kind of helps finish it off. I probably should have sketched this on a bigger piece of paper or done it a little bit smaller, but we'll just roll with it. No gray lines here, just trying to sketch freestyle. Sometimes, I've been having this thought lately that there are good things about hard things, and sketching without, gray marker is really hard. But it's forcing me to really think about what's happening and make those critical decisions. Certainly I can overlay this if I really wanted to, but we'll keep it as is for now. Oh, you were just pushing my limits, David. Okay. Fair enough. I was like, man, I really want to sketch this for David, but it's going to take some time. All right, so we were working with yellow and gray, so we'll keep that up, keep that going. I actually want to tweak the proportion here a little bit. It feels off, like maybe this needs to be more like that in the back. Yeah, that feels better. And then this panel here on the back, I'm gonna cut out and then add. So I'll make that gray, the rest of this yellow, padding. I may modify this, just planning on a background here of some sort. And I can clean some stuff up with the background, so. And this needs to come down as well. Yeah, that feels a little bit better. It's still a little squished, but part of it's just the size of the paper that I have, and I didn't plan it out well enough. I also like to point out where I feel I've made mistakes so that you guys can learn from those mistakes. So I'm not ever saying my stuff is perfect to the end. So I hope you understand that. This is just raw, real, live sketching, how you work through those problems and make things work. All right, so picking a lighting scheme, I'm going to pick light coming from this direction. So everything away from this is going to be a bit more shadowed, but let's go ahead and kind of outline our triangles here. Something like that. On the far side, just going to start shading these in. The idea being I want to show that the light's most intense at this point. Okay, and this surface is facing away from the light, but it's also going to get reflected light as well. Let's see, do I have a lighter yellow? 6-1. Well, I certainly have darker, so we'll go with darker. Just start building these values up. So as I added this yellow line here, I was trying to be careful not to hit the perimeter of the sketch because I can leverage that as sort of a rim or secondary light in my sketch scene as I'm shading in this helmet. That cat guy is asking, what books would you recommend a beginner to read? So one of my favorite books is How to Draw by Scott Robertson. Let's see, if you're looking at the YouTube here, it's that book in the corner of my room. But check that out and you'll be able to, like, he breaks down a lot of stuff. I'm also working on I'll just say a little project myself that I hope to finish this summer. that you'll find helpful. I'll just put it that way. Alright, so I got a nice light yellow here that I can use. Yeah, that's working. So, like I said, I just want to create kind of a blend to this light spot right here. If you're trying to blend markers, you want to make sure you're using a good marker paper. This is Bianio marker paper that I found on Amazon, and it's pretty good. Some people like the Canson marker paper as well. Just find one that works for you, but more importantly, if you find a good marker paper, it will keep your markers alive longer. What's up, Milos? It'll keep your markers alive longer. I always tell this story, but I met Milos. I was walking in San Francisco one day, just minding my own business, and I just hear, Spencer! Spencer! I'm like, what? I'm not anticipating running into anyone. Anyhow, so Milos runs up, and he's like, hey, man, I'm a fan. Been following you for a while. I'm like, hey! Anyhow, he was awesome, and has always been super supportive, so what's up, dude? I always tell people that story because it was just so, like, out of the blue. Just like, what? Alright, so now I need to get a little bit darker on this side. Okay, I'm trying to create that three-dimensional shape. This will work. Yellow is a tough one. It's tough to photograph. It's tough to sketch because you kind of have to be willing to go brown in some instances, right? So like on this perimeter here, or even in this shadowed area. Sometimes brown, sometimes reddish. Just kind of depends. All right, so now let's add some gray, and we'll get this thing cooking. So like I said, I wanted this part here to be gray. Thanks, Milos. Good to see you're still working. Seen your stuff on LinkedIn, little experiments. I think that's awesome. I do love how creative everyone, like even normal people, friends of mine, everyone just seems to be that much more creative right now and creating things. It's kind of cool. Now is the time of the designer, I think. Get creative. Don't just sit there and wait for someone to fix your problems. Ashim is asking if I can sketch a sneaker. Maybe. I feel like I do that a lot, so I'm trying to just do some different stuff today for you guys. Okay, let me just do a quick sort here because I'm missing my neutral gray. I need to make sure I have it. Neutral gray 3, where are you? Hey, found you. It really doesn't matter so much what markers you use as it does how you use your markers. I did a sketch, I think it was last week, with actually crayons, my kids' crayons. did a computer mouse. And I mean, it wasn't my best work I've ever done, but I wanted to see if you could take the principles and apply them to a tool and see what happened. And sure enough, yeah, I was able to do it. I did a decent product design sketch render of this mouse. At least I think it was decent. You guys let me know. It was actually one of my most well-received posts that I've done, so top 9 is going to be interesting this year. Thanks, Roshan. I still don't know why you're watching. Just kidding. I'm just giving you crap. Roshan's awesome. You can check out his stream. At the end of the stream, I'll give you guys a chance to shout out whatever it is you're up to. You can post links, whatever. Say what's up. At least I think that's allowed. Alright, so I want to create a texture on the back here. So I'm just going to use my white pencil, like so, and just placing some dots. You want your pencil to be the last thing you do, okay? Now, obviously, this is, well, I shouldn't say obviously. Typically, as a product designer, this is something you'd figure out in CAD, meaning, you know, once I sketch this idea, then I can jump into 3D and go, okay, what's exactly this relationship with these dots? What's that going to look like? All of that stuff to make sure that it works. So this is just more of, hey, how can we capture the overall effect we're after? And I just want to add, they're not pass-through holes, but rather just little divots. D-I-V-O-T. Divots in the surface. Yeah, Insta, I think your time's going to be up here in just a sec. And now, with a little white pen, I can add a little highlight. So we started with the white, use Sharpie to make a dark spot in the middle. And then, now with this white pen, a little bit more contrast, and now they feel like kind of holes in the back. So I will say, Instagrammers, if you want to catch the rest, I'm feeling good. I'm cooking today, so I'll probably do 2-3 more sketches. If you want to catch that, head over to youtube.com/sketchaday.com, and that's where you will find the rest of the stream. All right, so if this ends, you know where to find me. And definitely subscribe. If you subscribe, hit the bell. You won't miss when I go live. 3 times a week, maybe more soon. I'm thinking about it. Yep, that Instagram feed just ended, so. Alright, I think there was a request. Let's see. A tablet. I don't really want to do a tablet just because I did a laptop already. Luca. Water bottle for traveling. I could do that. Travel water bottle. Oil can. Let's see. I could do another watch again. All right. Okay, give me just a sec here, guys. I'm not sure if Instagram will delete my video if I don't, like, accept it right now, so. And now my phone's frozen. Hopefully I didn't lose all that, but if I did, you know where to get it. You know where to go. Yeah, my phone's freaking out. So we have watch, fridge. Fridge is an interesting one. Okay. My phone has awakened. Yeah, I think I lost that live. Oh well. This is why you want to subscribe to the YouTube. This is also why I need to hit record. I forgot. Alright, boom. It's okay. I'll just add a little yellow there on the outside. Okay, I'm just squinting my eyes a little bit because I want to make sure I have enough contrast here, and I see some areas for improvement on the front, particularly as we move away from the light. So let me address that real quick. This yellow is too light. Okay, so I think I need, let's try yellow 35. Yeah, yellow is a really hard color, I think, to work with when you're rendering. Even digitally, it's just really hard. So in instances like this where I can't quite get the right yellow, sometimes I'll take a colored pencil, or you can take like a black pencil too. I'm just gonna try and find a brown pencil here. Or just something like a deep, dark orange. Either way. And so now, I can just shade over these panels to get the lighting effect that I want. Okay, and the marker just has a nice base to it. It does add a little texture, so if you're going for something glossy, you know, you'll want to try and smooth that out a little bit. Or just let those sketch lines show, either way. Yeah, I think I lost the live on Insta, so what I'll do is just upload one segment from the live here, so those yahoos can have some of it, some of that good. All right, whenever I have mistakes or things like that, I like to just kind of cover it up with black. So I have this wide Copic marker that I can use. We'll just make this background chunk black. And if I'm careful and back off the sketch, I still have the separation and support of this background element, meaning it's not overpowering the sketch. It's got some breathing room to it. So you can be careful with it, you know, use your marker at an angle, things like that. And then if you want to get creative about how you finish that off, you can as well. So I'll just keep it kind of sketchy under there, like so. I will say the marker brush set I've created in Photoshop is pretty dope, meaning cool, if you have no idea what I mean by dope. So look forward to that. At least I've been enjoying using them. And on the ground here, I'm just going to add a little shadow using a gray marker. Just a little something there. And let's see. I like to have logos on things. So just some sort of scribble logo text on my helmet. All right. So that's our third yellow sketch today. Well, thanks for watching. Definitely hit subscribe, turn on alerts if you've made it this far. Much love, thank you, and appreciation. And I hope to catch you next time on one of our live streams. We go live on Wednesdays, usually around 4 or 5 Pacific. Fridays at 9 a.m. Pacific. That one's a lock. And Sundays, somewhere between 12 and 2 Pacific. So keep your eyes open, turn on those alerts, and hit subscribe. Well, thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you next time right here on Sketch A Day.